So what is this? And frames you are clicking, then nested frames. Okay, so that's directly you can land it. But yeah, so I want from here I want to go. So click on frames, right? So remove it. Click on frames link. So we're going step by step. So await page dot click. So you can give the directly X path. So then you can wait for the next page to load. So what is that? Wait for selector you can use. Await page dot wait for selector and this one. So this is the you can give this frame h3 tag, and I can give div dot example slash h3. See how we can write. Simply you can write, yeah, here is the one. You can take this CSS selector. So even you can wait for the selector. H3 you can give that, but I want to verify the text. So verify the header text frames. So await expect page dot getter h3 to have a text frames. To have text frames. So this is the one. Then I will verify this link. So I'm going to click on this link. So click on nested frames. So I can take this or so /a normalize space nested frames also you can use. Either XPath or this one you can use, any one. So then click on nested frames link. So await page dot click nested frames. So it will take some time, right? Wait for the nested frames to load. So again same steps, and you can see click on this and nested frames. So maybe this one, maybe you can wait for this URL also. Wait for the URL. So here we don't have it. You clicked on that. Wait for the URL to load nested frames. That we got it. So await page dot wait for URL. This one. That's it. So till this point, once you are done, let me know. So then we can, now we'll get the number of frames. We'll get number of frames. So let's get the total number of frames. See, there is a frames method. So const, so variable can give anything. Maybe I can give all frames, and await page dot frames method is there. That will fetch all the frames from this page. Then you want so length, that all frames console.log total number of frames on the page. So all frames, so dot length you can call, will get the how many frames are there in that page. So first approach, we'll use approach using name or URL. Okay, so approach one. So identify frame by name or URL. Okay, so we need to switch to that top frame. Top frame inside again you have another 3 frames, right? You have to switch to that frame also once again. So you can see here we can write a top frame, page dot frame, name frame top, or I can directly give a URL also. So switch to top frame, and then top frame not to be null. You can verify that. But I want to go to this top frame inside. Again, you have child frames, right? Get all those child frames. Get the fetch all the child frames of the top frame. So get all the child frames of the top frame. So const child frames equal to top frame dot, so this top frame dot child frame. So, and then print that how many child frames are there. Total child frames in the top frame is, so this so child frames dot length. So that's how we got all the child frames in the top frame. Now I need to switch to the middle frame. So where middle frame has a text, right, that frame I need to switch. So we'll switch this frame. So switch to middle frame by URL. So maybe you can use so by URL. So top frame const middle frame equal to top frame dot frame. So I can take a URL. Let's see, URL is there. So do we have a URL in this middle frame? So frame middle, right? This is the URL. Or you have a name also. So either one. Let's see. I want to use URL. Okay. So URL based also you can identify the element. Then expect the middle frame. But yeah, we want to get the text, so not to be null. That's okay. And get the text of the middle frame. So await middle frame dot, so text content. So there is a body, right? Div body, div hash content you can give directly. So you can give text content. So you can give hash content. So then console.log, you can print middle frame text. So await dot expect. I'm just asserting So whatever you got from the page and the, so this one, it contains that one. So even you can switch to bottom frame, from that frame to other frame you can switch. So you can switch to bottom frame, and so bottom frame which has a text body, okay, body bottom also there. You can do that also. So switch to the bottom frame. Top frame, so again you switch to bottom frame using name locator, right? So using name. So we did with name locator already, and we are doing with the URL, and we so got all the child frames. Then we are moving to bottom frame, and that bottom frame inside a text we are fetching. So asset that with the expect method. So all you can go to multiple frames and then just switch to that, right? From one frame to other frame you can switch easily. Okay, so and then just simply wait for the selector to, yeah, but not required these many, but yeah, at least you try for the middle frame. That's more than enough. Till this point is more than enough. You are covering both of them. So what we did, we got all the frames, total number of frames in the piece using frames method. Then we switch to the frame using so either frame locator you can use or page dot frame method you can use. So we used the frame method. So we navigated to the top frame here with the frame method, and then from the top frame you are again getting all the child frames. There is a method called child frames. So get all the child frames, get the count of that, just length function you can use. So once you get the top frame and switch to top frame, so top frame, so that is top frame inside, you can switch to middle frame, and again from the middle frame, so this frame will return the another frame, that is a middle frame. From middle frame you get the text, that is text content method. So middle text, and just print that text and compare the with the expect method. Till this point, if you are done, we are good. You don't need to do remaining things. Remaining things also same. You're switching to a bottom frame and then getting the text with the text content and asserting that. Again, you're switching to left frame and checking that left frame text also. All similar approach. So is it done? Till this point, this middle frame, till this point, if you are done, let me know. Otherwise, you don't need to do the rest of the part. Only one part if we so able to do that, that's more than enough. Other are similar. Okay. So let's run this. npx playwright test and give the file, simple one file. Otherwise, if you leave it like that, and it will run all the test cases. We don't want. So just give handle nested frames dot spec dot js hyphen hyphen header node hyphen hyphen project. Oh, oops. What happened? npm notice. Test. What is this? Suddenly. Unknown command test. Oh, and we expired test. Not test. So it will automatically goes to the test folder because we mentioned in the config file under test folder it will look obviously this file is there or not. So done. Oh, so it got there is some failure. Let's see what is the failure. Okay, URL. So URL is not valid, right? This one is it should be like HTTP or HTTPS, something like that. It should be like that. But let me see, do we have, if you copy this, are we going to get that?
Copy link address, right, sir?
Hmm?
Copy link address.
So copy link address. Okay. Yeah, that might help you. Yeah. So this is the correct. This should go fine now. You have to give in the so HTTPS format. Then only it will work out. The URL means you have to give the URL of that frame. Okay, perfect. It is going fine. Still failing. Where it is failing. So top frame dot frame is not a function. So middle frame one. Oh, we have given a wrong one. Let's go to the code. So middle frame we have to give, but we have given bottom frame. So that's a mistake. So this frame we want to give. Copy the where is that link address? Copy link address. Yeah, I given wrong address, guys. That's why it is failing. Yeah. So let's run this. Still type function. So okay. So maybe let me change this to. I will switch this to top frame. So here, let me switch this to top frame. I'm changing this directly to top frame. Then we'll use this name locator. Just you can give directly. So name locator. You don't need to give that. Copy link address and go and give this. Yeah, this should go fine now. And I need to give await. So if you are using await, so we have to give page dot this one. That is mandatory. Otherwise, the asynchronous programming language, right? So they will run parallelly, the first one and next step. This is fine. Still struggling. Okay, so I have to give a name property. I have to give a name property, curly brackets, name colon, the name property. So see, the top one is it is no. So switch to this based on the URL. So based on the URL and by URL. Let me change this to by URL and this one by name attribute. So from top frame, I'm accessing this with a frame and I got the middle frame dot text content. This should look fine. Still This time a different place. Strange. So otherwise I will use another option I have is frame locator we can use. So directly you can write a XPath or CSS selector. So simply you can put a double quotes. Yeah, you can write like this also. Frame type. So I'm using locator directly. Instead of frame, you can use a frame locator. Yeah. So it will go to this frame inside and identify this element. That frame basically, that frame it will identify. Text content is not a function. You should not take that. Middle frame dot text content. Correct only. Fetch body. So it should work simple thing, and but it is sometimes it gives trouble for us. Oh, still. Type error. So it's failed. Okay, let me give you some store ChatGPT. I don't need to struggle here.
Middle frame dot locator maybe we need to use.
Yeah, we have to give middle frame dot locator. So locator dot text content. basically, so we can first identify so then dot text content. So that's a fix for all of them. We have to do the same procedure. Here it is done already. Okay. Middle. Same thing we have to do here also. Locator. First we have to identify the, so directly you cannot do on the frame text content. So the locator, you have to get that. So element, basically we are getting that element and remove this the locator. See if you trust that, and the AI sometimes it gives wrong. The body. Okay. I think this time it should go fine. Plus. So
I think here also we need to use top frame dot frame locator.
frame locator we have to use, but this is directly switching. Frame locator we will use. Okay. So that is the frame locator we used already, right? To be null and locator dot body, correct only, right? We have used already. Okay, so why it is complaining again? So that will give you the middle frame, and then middle frame dot locator dot body. So what is the complaint? Oh, it didn't save, I think. Okay. It didn't save, so that's why it is our changes didn't come here. Why our changes are not showing? We didn't reflect. Yeah, now we got the text, but where it failed. Huh? We got the text already. Line number 42. Oh, top frame. Where is this? This is again. Oh, bottom frame. Okay. Got it. Yeah. So if you are switching to bottom frame, again you have to do the same thing. Frame locator, and then similar approach for all of them. Bottom, and then here also a frame locator, and this one is frame left. And then we have so last one. But not required all this. You just do only for one. That's enough. So frame right. Okay. Good. So creator text content.
For Venti Sweets Catering, WhatsApp audio.
So which line is this? Line number 46. Frame bottom, bottom frame, top frame. You are switching. Bottom frame dot locator, body. So it's complaining this. Looking for locator name, frame bottom. Those are this. And bottom frame. Frame bottom.